Shabuya, 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 roll call. Shabuya, 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 roll call.
My name is Cal. Woo, stay kicking in these streets on my shack. Fool, when these land verbal magics I must have. You up close and personal, girl, I'm unglued. My clever is the cleaver, not a joke. Fool, why these jesters wanna jest just to end up in a mess? Mess with me, deal with Mogo, bitch. I run a whole planet on my Rick James. Kiss the reins, watch me as I do my thing. Adrenaline make me feel like bang. Watch how that gun work, how pro toss around pronouns like a Zerg jumping from underground. Damn, he's a clever tyrant, hand on heart, hand on Bible, yeah, I'm the shit, I swear it.
Shabuya, 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 roll call. Shabuya, 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 roll call.
My name is Mike. I'm not the type to ever like rappers that do not write. How can you pop? Be on the top. You on the bitch, but never shooting the rock. Damn, I think it's obvious that none of us equal. Ain't no debating. From the drip to the badges, especially overall rating. You started to get complacent, so like Vader, it's dim. And that's your girl? Well, she just let me invade her like Zim. If it's a hater, it's him. You talking paper is slim. He put some green on my hair like I was made from a sim. But it was baby money. Up against my cloud, it's a penny. I spit them bars that get the same face as a warm shot of Henny, baby.
Shabuya, 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 roll call. Shabuya, 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 roll call.
Shabuya, 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 roll call.
Shabuya, 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 roll call.
Pro Bowl time it is, sir. Andre Krim doing his thing. Welcome to the Season 7 USFA Pro Bowl. The best of the best from the East to the West. They'll meet in the middle here on Axis Football 2023. Good thing for me, all my settings are the exact same, so I don't have to make too many huge changes. Just had to make the rosters, all the good stuff. You already know how we do, keeping it moving. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Someone redeemed it. Who redeemed that chat? Oh, it was you, Parm. Okay, I see you, Parm. Okay, I got confused there. I ain't see no names, but it's all good. Doing their thug thizzle. And Andre Krim throwing in another 25 up in here. Get your TPE up for the season. It's only going to get better and better. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. You already know how we do. Let's gonna go ahead and think what's going to happen with these two teams. And apologies, Caboose, I forgot about that. I had to get the clean version, but I'll put it on the next one. I think it'll be all right. They're not going to be worried about that. But let me go ahead and get these rosters up for you. We'll talk about the West first. There you go, the West. Okay, so the West will go as follows. We have quarterback Money Mills from Arizona. He'll be the starting quarterback there. Solid job from him on season. Running backs, they have two of them. Ulf Jacobson of Arizona and Up the No Good from Huntington Beach. That will be your duo at the running back position. Wide receivers will be Joseph from Anchorage, Jerry Riggs from Dallas, Sir Lancelot from Arizona, and Bubba Hill from Tacoma. Tight ends, they have Jeff Brown and Frederick Kaiser. Kickers will be Greg Williams IV from Dallas and Felix Delachon from Huntington Beach. And on the defensive side of things for the West, they have Phenom Chisholm, Brett Eisenhower, Phenom Chisholm from Huntington Beach, Brett Eisenhower from Arizona, William Thompson from Arizona, and Tony D. Alfonso from Arizona. So got a real strong defensive line coming from the desert over there. The linebackers, they got Blaze Henderson from Huntington Beach, Dexter Jackson from Huntington Beach, Jessica Navarro from Anchorage, and the homie right here, Tyler Rogowski, getting 3 awards in this past awards. So shout out to him, doing real good there. And then on the secondary side of things, they have X-Pac from Huntington Beach, Dash Slade from Arizona, Anchorage. They have Lacey Woodson. And then the safeties will be Jay Mangum and Wheezy Porter. Shout out to the homies there. That's the Western Conference going for you. And they'll be coached by First Frey, the team owner of the Arizona Rattlers. Now, on the eastern side of things, let's talk about it real quick. They got Hank Falco. They'll be the quarterback for him. Shout out to Charlotte. And then halfbacks will be Spider Webb from Charlotte and Doc Boone from the Mafia. So, a solid duo right there for those two. Wide receivers will be Kevin Lee from St. Louis, Kai Coco from Charlotte, Earl Flint from Tampa Bay, and Isaiah Fowler for Pittsburgh. Solid job from those guys. Tight end number 1 will be Vic Dotson, and they have tight end Evan Hunt as the backup tight end. Kicker will be Brent Skoma from St. Louis. Punter will be, unfortunately, Anita Dickamy from Pittsburgh. So that's the offense going for the East. Now on defense, they have Blaze Baxter from St. Louis. Defensive tackles will be Todd Ziegler from Pittsburgh and Jesse Leva, also from St. Louis. And the final defensive lineman will be Lee Flowers from the Royals of Charlotte. Linebackers will be Rock Blazer from St. Louis, Aaron Jacobson from Charlotte, Heavy D from Pittsburgh, and Makani Kakoa, they're from Tampa Bay. And then on the secondary side of things, they have Ricardo Lopez from Charlotte, Pack Trescott, also from Charlotte, Madison Nicole from Tampa Bay. Free safety will be D.D. Beasley from the Mafia. And to close out the deal here, it will be Preston Dotson, strong safety. So those will be the lineups here in this ball game. Shout out to everybody here. And we're going to get this thing rolling in just a little bit. Let me know how you're feeling about the rosters. I think they're pretty even. You see on your screen, the game says they're pretty even as well. It says it's a 50-50 split. And honestly, I don't blame them. I don't blame them for thinking this way. Both these two teams, they're very great in their own right. Shout out to everybody that made it. Shout out to all the players that almost made it. And all the players that didn't make it too. Shout out to y'all as well. But I got everything ready to go. I'm not playing games with you. Let's go ahead and hit it. Let's go back in time a little bit. We got Axis 2023 here. And it's been a while since I called the game, but I know that it goes pretty quickly in regards to the plays. There aren't any replays or anything like that. So we should be able to get this game rolling pretty easily if I do say so myself. We'll see who starts out with the football in just a little bit. Got the coin toss, and it looks like it will be the East. That'll kick us off. Shout out to Money Mills in the chat, said, let's get it West. Greg Williams IV, let's go ahead and get this started. Kicking this one away. That one goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Let's see what the East can do here. Let's get that regular view, you know what I'm saying? Get that old school view. Straight up, we don't play games here. Looking for a quick pass to Kai Coco for his first completion in the Pro Bowl. It's going to set up 2nd and 8. Looking for a pass. Left side and almost picked off. cut that one right at the gate. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now. Parham looking for that combo there. Toss it deep, and Kevin Lee comes through with the big play. If you remember him in Axis, he is a deadly some gun, and he's going to make the big play from Falco. Getting into the West Territory, looking left side, and caught by Coco again. Sheds off one man, turns up, and gets to the 24. It's going to set up 1st and 10. The East is looking pretty nice. 2 for 20 so far for Coco. Falco looking real sweet. Looking right side, a wide open Earl, the Pearl, Flint, touchdown. Touchdown, East. And yes, I'm going to get these clips. Kick is up. Kick is going to be good. And we're already less than 3 minutes into this ball game, and the East comes out swinging. Brent Skoma here. He's sending this one away. Let's go ahead and get into it. Joseph on the return. And yes, we did go with the old school strategy sheets to get these in. That's why I kind of wish we were still in Axis just for that alone, because putting in strategies was just so crisp and easy. But we're going to see a handoff to Ulf, pushing forward. He's going to get around 9 on his first carry in the Pro Bowl. Not his first Pro Bowl, but you know he could do some damage right in Axis. It's going to be 2nd and 1 coming up. Going to be passing it again. Right side, and almost throws it straight to the East. Going to make it 3rd and 1. I say give it to 34. Why not? Pitching this right side should be a fairly easy 1st down, but they said they got him short. Makani Kakoa says no, and they may just go for the punt. Yes, they will. That's tough. I thought he had it, but the referee said that the ball never crossed, and there goes Preston Dotson on the return. Sheds off one man for his first return. It's going to set up 1st and 10. Sending a man in motion here, hand off the spider web, and he's getting pushed back, way back. Wheezy Porter says, I don't care about what you're talking about. It's going to be 2nd and 16 coming up. Clock continues to run here. Falco's trying to look for another score and some coverage there. And now the West has a chance to get off of the field. How you feeling in the chat? Hope you're all doing well. Going to be passing again as Falco finds Vic Dotson. That's a connection I've seen a good amount of times this season. That's going to be 1st and 10 real quick. Yeah, you can do it next time, though. We're going to be talking about all of these commentary people coming in. We're going to do some rapping, looking for a man. Finds Coco. Going to push off. Going to get a 1st down inside the 35. It's going to be 1st and 10, man. This commentary team is going to be lit. I'll do my best to make it lit, so I'm not doing it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Going to pass it again. And a wide open Vic Dotson. I've seen it before. Touchdown. Eastern Conference. Left them wide open, and that's another score here, and the East is just making it look too easy. You cannot leave Vic Dotson alone. He'll make you pay. And right now it's looking so far so good for the East, but can the West come through with the clutchness? As we see Joseph on the return, his final game of his career. A great career at the wide receiver position. 1 wide receiver of the year. This past award show, that was yesterday. Make sure you watch the VOD. I'm going to get the recording and put it on the YouTubes as Sir Lancelot gets his first catch, and now the West is starting to move a little bit. Looking for some moves there. Ulf is going to push forward, going to make it 2nd and 2. Going to hand this one off. And going to get stopped in the backfield. Rock Blazer making the play. Oh, there's the sound for you guys. My bad. I forgot to click that back on. But Ulf is trying to push forward, and he is going to get the first down this time around. He ain't playing games. That's going to be 1st and 10 as they get into the East Territory. Move it, man. They're going to pitch it to the right, and Ulf is going to get stopped on first contact. And it looks like Up to No Good's going to get some cracks on offense here. You love to see it. See if they give it to 18. Yes, they will. He's going to push forward, and he's going to get close to it first. Will they give it to him? Yes, they will. 1st and 10 coming up here for the homies in the West. Huntington Beach getting into the moves. I see Sir Lancelot's getting some traits. There's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up as Ulf clocks back in. Sir Lancelot, he ain't playing games. He said, I'm going to go for that wide receiver of the year next year. Handoff, there goes Ulf, and he's going to get inside the 30. And it's Up to No Good. Clocks back in. It's 3rd and 2. As they're moving towards more of a run set on this particular drive. And they're going to give it to Up to No Good. Another big gain inside the 20. And Ulf is back in again. Dexter Hall's getting into the mix too, getting the high motor. Handoff again. There goes Ulf with a gain of around 3. And Up to No Good. They're flipping it a little bit, giving a little bit of different look. I don't blame them. They have 2 of the best halfbacks in the USFA. Not a lot of passing so far. They'll give it to him again. Sheds off 1, and Up to No Good says he's going to pick that first up. And it looks like it's going to be 1st and goal now. Looks like Ulf is coming through in the mix. They're going to give it to him, and he's going to get maybe 1 on that play. It's going to set up 2nd and goal now. Look at the plays. Only 1 pass this drive, and they're keeping it on the ground. Why not? And it's going to push into it. Touchdown. The Western Conference says hi. Good job. Kick is going to be all day. And we're back to a 1-score ball game, folks. You love to see it. These are the best of the best for a reason. And we'll see if the East can get that touchdown back. As you see Kevin Lee on the return past the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here comes the Eastern Conference. I'm about to say All-Stars, the Pro Bowlers. See number 47, that's the homie Spider Webb. And they're going to give it to him. He gets stopped. And by another 47, there goes Phenom Chisholm. Believe he led the league in sacks this season from the D-line. Did some good work there, I must say. Going to be passing it off the back foot and almost throws a pick. And that's going to make it 3rd and 11. We'll see what happens on this play. The West has a chance to get off of the field. They allowed a big play on 3rd down. But will they do it again? And some single coverage, and Kevin Lee says hi again. Big play. Kevin comes through for the East. Gonna hand this one off. Spiderweb says, I don't give a damn about you. And he gets pushed backwards. 2nd and 13 as we go to the end of the first quarter. He said, Hall better do decent this season after these purchases. I feel you. I ain't mad at you, homie. Gonna be passing this again. It's Falco left side and almost got picked, but Earl Flint comes through with it. He got the touchdown earlier. The first touchdown of this Pro Bowl is 3rd and 1, though. The East is in field goal range, but doesn't matter because Spiderweb is going to push forward. And right now, the defenses on both sides hasn't really been too much of a factor. Both of the offense has been pretty decent. Going to be on the run, throws it to Isaiah Fowler for the short gain, make it a gain of 3. Sending the man in motion, give the spider web, sheds off 2 men and gets stuffed. There goes Dexter Jackson, and if you remember what he did when he was last on Axis, he put up 40 sacks, so he's pretty good. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm going to be passing it again, and Falco's going to shed off 1 man, but he's going to get sacked. Not to be, and there's an Arizona Rattler getting into the mix. That'll stop him on 3rd down, and Skoma's going to take the field goal attempt from the right hash. Kick is going to be up and all day, and they do increase the lead back to 10 with that one. But you got to give credit to the West. They was able to get the stop. Back to it. The West is back on the field. Joseph looking for a long return. Sheds off 1 man, gets stopped past the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10. Handoff up to no good. Getting into the mix, another carry. Going to make a 2nd and 7 coming up. Money Mills going to pass this one short to Bubba Hill, and it's going to make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Money Mills only threw 3 passes so far. And another handoff up to no goods, pushing forward. West going with more of a run-based offense here. Has really got the big plays. Has that really hampered their offense? That's the question. They got 2 number 18s. I think that's a bot player. Going to look left side and up to no goods. Going to make the catch. Going to make it a gain of 7. And another handoff, and up to no goods. Going to get stopped. Not to be. They're going to put all back into the mix. A lot of running here from the West. They got Ulf back there though, and they will give it to him. He's going to get stopped. Where's the passing? Not to be, and the East says no to this drive. Is going to be 4th and 4 now. They're going to send this one away. That appears to be a touchback. Yes, it is. And the East is back on the field with 8 minutes left. One team, they're letting it fly. The other one keeping a traditional offense here. Not expecting that. As you know, the percentages. I'm going to toss his right side. And Kevin Lee's going to shut off 1 man. Going to get inside the 25. And Hank Falco's going to let that one fly. As you know, though, with Axis, they choose their plays by percentages. So if they're a little bit closer, all it really takes is like a streak, and they'll give the play, depending on what it's being called, a gain of 9 on that carry. But right now, the West, they're going more of a ground-heavy set. Hasn't really helped them in their favor. Looking end zone and tried to get the man to tap the toes. Could not hang on to it either. It's going to be 3rd and 1. They're going to send Vic on the motion here. And they're going to look right side. They're going to be caught by Flint again. Touchdown. Earl the Pearl Flint. And a beautiful game from Falco. Kick is up and golden, and the East is just taking it to the West right now. 6.5 minutes left in the second. Joseph with the return, taking this one, sheds off 2 men, gets past the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. And they're going to fake the handoff and a short pass, not to be. Going to make it 2nd and 10 now. Definitely in a passing position, if you will. Up to no good in the backfield. And they're going to give it to him. Going to push forward, trying to get the first. Might be a little short. No, they're going to give him the first down on that play. 1st and 10 coming up. And they're going to hand it off again. This game plan is leaning towards the run by the looks of it tonight. Expecting a lot more passes here. They have a capable quarterback in Money Mills, but they're pushing the ground game down the throats of the East. And they're going to do it again. And he's going to push forward for what I believe is another first down. It's going to set up 1st and 10. And this game plan here might go to the detriment of their chances of winning. The more clock they burn, it's not going to help them out, but they're going to keep it moving here. Another handoff past the 50. It's going to set up 2nd and 5. And their intent with just running the football is working a little bit, but they definitely need the score as they put up to no good in now. Another handoff again, and up to no good. Gets another 5 or so. I'm not sure how effective it's really been. They're getting the yards, but they're burning so much clock in the process, and they're going to pitch it again, and North is going to get chopped down. Got to expect Upton to come back in. It's 3rd and 3. And once again, it looks like another position where they could run the football and they could potentially get it. But the more they keep keying in on it, it's not going to work. And there's a stop there right before they get the first. 2nd quarter winding down. They're definitely in field goal range here for Williams. Going to boot this one here. Kick is up, and it is good from 50. And they're going heavy on the run game here. And it's only amounted them 10 points so far in the first half. Right now, the Eastern Conference, they're scoring at will still. So we'll see if Kevin Lee could do something here. He wants a return for a touchdown. Not going to get it. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Quick pitch left side, and Kai Coco's going to get stopped. Will they call their timeouts? Probably not. We'll see if they could get a little bit closer to midfield. They may try something. They are going to pass it here. They're going to be caught by Lee for the first, and they will not call it. Going to be passing it again. Taking off to run is Falco. Going to get stopped. 2nd and 7 coming up. The 2nd quarter. Almost over. Going to be passing it again. Throws it left side and deflected. Not to be. That could have got the East in some real good field position. We're going to make it 3rd and 7 now. Pitching it right side and not going to get the first that way. And that should take us to the end of quarter number 2. Interesting game here for sure. I'll go ahead and do a quick rundown. You see the stats here. Hank Falco doing his thing right there. Good job from him. Money Mills, he's been accurate for what he's been throwing, but hasn't had a lot of opportunities. You see right there, they have more of a run-based offense from what we're seeing. Up to no good and off Jacobson, both doing very well on the ground, averaging around like 4 and some change. But they need to get the ball down the field, and they need more from their passing attack. As we see on the other side, Kevin Lee, Coco, and Flint, they're doing their thug fizzle here. Aaron Jacobson already with 10 tackles. Kakoa, Baxter doing their thing. And Blazer And then on the other side, Rogowski, Jackson, Thompson, Porter, and X-Pac also doing very well. See right there, seven rushes from the east, 5 passes from the west. So they're going complete opposite here. And we're going to go ahead and get right back into it. Show some love to your boy. Thanks again for stopping by. Show some love to all of our affiliates. And the season coming up, gotta make sure you show some love, man. We got plenty of time in the USFA. Make a player, do some good things, and you could be in this spot or potentially even winning a championship, the United Bowl. As we set up 1st and 10, the West is back onto the field, and they're keeping the ground game steady, and up to no good's going to get a first down. It's going to set up 1st and 10. Making a handoff here, looking left side and caught. There goes Jeff Brown getting the catch. And that's the biggest play we've seen from the West. Maybe this is where they start to turn it around. The tight end from Huntington Beach doing his thing. Sending a man in motion to the right side. And going to be another handoff up to no good. Pushing forward for about 6. It's going to make it 2nd and 3. Another handoff up to no good's getting the first down for sure. Down before it could get to the 30. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Now, can they punch the ball in is the question. And another handoff here up to no good past the 25, or rarely past the 25. It's going to be a gain of 7. And up to no good. He's showing out tonight. Going to be passing it again on the run. Just throws this one away as Money Mills. Not much he could do there. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up. Going to hand it off up to no good. It's going to push forward. You're going to get the first. Haven't seen Ulf come back in the second half, but still got some time to make that possible. They're giving him the lead here. Going to hand it off again, and Upton is just walking them down the field. He is effective in the game. Arm says he hates his cell company. He said the server is making the stream choppy for me. I'm sorry about that. But Up to No Good says that he's trying to get the team into the end zone. Now they're going to move off into the mix, and this is the perfect time to give it to them. So far it's been working in their favor. The ground game works again. Touchdown. Western Conference makes it a 1-score game again. Kick is up and kick is good. I might have gave him the wrong number, my bad. I think I might have gave him another number. I'm not 1% sure. I didn't really focus too much on the numbers. I had to kind of rushed it, but I'll make sure they're right next year. But you are in the game. I forgot which number you are. It's going to be down to the 20-yard line. Actually, I could look it up. Let me see if I can look it up for you. As we see a hurdle by Spiderweb to get around 3, make it 4. Spiderweb hasn't really been too effective. Oh yeah, you're number 81. Jerry Riggs, you're number 81. As Vic Dotson tries to push for the first, and a face mask penalty gives him a first down. Even further down the field is going to make the East get to the 40-yard line. Going to pass this again. Looking to take off the run. It's Falco and chase down after a gain of 4. Got ourselves a good game regardless. This Falco's throwing 75%, 3 TDs. Going to pass it again. It's Falco right side. It's Fowler. He's going to take off the run. It's Fowler past the 20. past the 32 around the 25-yard line. And that's a big play there from the East. 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff to Spiderweb is going to get stopped after a short gain. Going to be passing this left side. Vic Dotson, not a lot of room to turn up. He's going to make it 3rd and 6 now. Yep, you got channeled Terrell Owens right there. But by the looks of it, the game plan is focused on the run game as Doc Boone gets into the mix and gets to the 1-yard line. That was a nice pass over the linebacker too. As they hand it off, Spiderweb's trying to push forward for the end zone, not going to get it. He gets pretty much on the goal line there, but they're not going to call it a touchdown. Switches to audio only handoff, and Spiderweb's going to punch it in. Touchdown. Eastern Conference does it again. They'll hit 30. Not a lot of yards from Spiderweb, but you can't say he did not score some points. Kick is going to be up and good. And I'm not 100% sure, like, so many people are having issues with their stream. Like honestly, I've seen nothing wrong anytime. Well, I won't say anytime. There's been a few glitches here and there, but for the most part, it's been working out smooth. Like, I've been getting really good feedback from Streamlabs. I'm rocking 720 right now on my phone just to double check. You know, I always got to double check the sources. That's up to no good's going to push forward for another 1st down. And they're keeping this ground game steady. I think what they're looking for is to potentially get a stop and then see if they can run it again. It has been working in some way, shape, or form. Is up to no good, gets another big carry. Going to make it 1st and 10. Handoff here, up to no good. It's going to get a short gain there. And Olf is going to clock in for this drive. As they go jumbo set here. Making the man move in motion. And they're going to pass out of it. Looking left side. Jeff Brown does make the catch, but could not turn up. A gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now. Passing it again, and some coverage, and Bubba Hill comes through with the big play. 1st and 10 coming up, and Upton's clocking in now. 6 for 9 on the day for Money Nils. He's been throwing the rock fairly nicely. That pass was a little bit iffy, I must say, but they're going to keep it moving. Short pass, no good there to Brown. 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, they really haven't. I mean, they've gone with the run-based offense from what we've seen. It hasn't really been working in their favor. They're going to try to pitch, and up to no good's going to get a few yards. We should see a pass coming up as Arn gets a tackle for loss. It looks like there's 281, so maybe the numbers need to be adjusted again next time around. Looking right side, going to be caught by Lancelot and short. 4th and 1 here. I think Lancelot's their leading receiver, but they're going to go field goal here to give them 20 right before the end of the 3rd quarter, and they will make it an 11-point ball game. Throw your 4s in the chat as we go ahead and set up another drive coming for the East. Now, the West, they got to get the stop as soon as possible, especially if they keep on with this game plan. You really can't do too much with it going forward. They're just hurting yourself in the long run. You got to get the passing attack rolling. Going to be passing it again, looking left side. Vic Dotson, a short pass there. Going to make it 2nd and 8. Gonna be passing it again, looking, and gonna be caught by Coco. Turns up and gets the first down. The drive and the clock continues to run. Looking deep and deflected by the West. Not to be there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Passing this one again, right side. And Vic Dotson is going to be the man with the catch, but not even sure if he got both feet in bounds, but it'll be 3rd and 10 regardless. Can the West get off the field is the question. Actually, that was a catch. Looking deep again and deflected. And exactly what the doctor ordered. The West will get the football back here. 13 minutes left in the 4th. They need 2 touchdowns. They can't do a field goal. Now pretty much just put them in the same position as before as that ball rolls into the end zone for a touchback barely. That was almost down there. Sending Lancelot in motion. Going to pass this one. Short for Lancelot. Going to get around 4 on that play. Make it 5. 2nd and medium coming. Outside of the lot of runs, I mean, the game's still competitive technically. As we see a man in motion. Going to look for a pass here. They're going to find Sharpay Jr. to back up. Getting into the mix. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Definitely got to get the ball down the field. We should see a few more passing attempts coming from the West going forward, but they're going to run it here. Up to no good, says no to that tackle attempt and gets close to a first. They'll go ahead and give it to him. 11 minutes and the clock is ticking. 25 carries, 166 yards for up to no good. You'd expect Ulf to get a bulk of the carries, but I think they flipped it after halftime, and I believe that is another glitch that I remember having back when we were doing Axis. If your backup is in the field when the half goes to the second half, that keeps him as the primary, that second halfback. So I think that's exactly what's happening here. Money Mills trying to open this offense up a little bit more. Less than 10 minutes on the clock. They're going to give it to up to no good again. He's going to take off the run, get inside field goal territory, and there goes off. Clocking in 9.5 minutes left. I guess the game will be on the backs of Upton and Ulf. They're going to pitch it, sheds off one man and gets the first down. And the drive continues to roll up to no good, clocking right back in. They are passing the ball a lot more, but they'll keep the ball on the ground again. And I don't know if it's really helping them out. 2nd and 7 coming. But honestly, the offense is still in play if they could get a quick stop. They just got to make sure they make some big plays. Ulf Jacobson with another carry. And it's going to be 1st and 10 inside the red zone. 15 for almost 60 there for Ulf, and this should be a pass play here. Looks like it. Going to pass his left side wide open. Sir Lancelot for another first down. Down to the 2. 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter, and the West is trying to pick it up. Up to no good in the backfield. They move Jeff Brown slightly to the right. They're going to hand it off to Upton for the touchdown. A long drive makes it happen, and the West is down 1 score once again in this ball game. Kick is going to be up. Kick is going to be good. And now it's up to this defense from the West. Can they get the job done? As you already know, the United Bowl went to the East. And I'm sure the West wants to win something out of this season of Season 7 as the East hits the field once again. Well, the West wants to get something going. They want to take it away from the East. You know what I'm saying? 1st and 10. Once again, Hank Falco. Left side is open for Coco. Turns up and gets the first on the first short play of the drive. Sending a man in motion here. Another handoff. Spider Web with the nice crease. Pushing forward, and it's going to be 2nd and 3. The West looking for a stop. Now they should be on their burn clock mode, and they're going to actually run it with Falco to pick up the first down. Going a little bit of extra right in there. You love to see it. 1st and 10 coming up. And pushing forward. The Spider Web once again getting a nice burst. A gain of 9. 4.5 minutes left in this ball game. Handoff here, and Spider Web stuffed. And that's going to make it 3rd and 7. A big play here in this ball game. Who's going to make the play? Can the West get off of the field, give themselves a chance? That's the question. Falco's looking for the pass, but they left Flint open, and another first down play. Earl the Pearl Flint just made that look too easy. And that was a beautiful route there. Shout out to the Tampa Bay Typhoon. Falco's looking for a man again. Right side is caught by Coco, but they're going backwards. Not to be. X-Pac making them lose 4 on the play. I think he got out of bounds too to stop the clock. They send the blitz, doesn't get home. Fowler is going to make the catch. 3rd and 7, and another big 3rd down coming. If they could stop him for a field goal, is the West, they'll have a chance to tie the football game. But they're going to pass it again, right side, and going to be caught by Coco again. And the West is going to start calling them now. One more first down. This might seal the deal. Can Falco get in his bag, finish out his season with a W? Spider Web, his teammate, says, I got your back. And it's going to be 2nd and 2 here. The defense here for the West, they need a stop. They're going to move Dotson. They're going to hand it off, and Webb's is stopped again. Blaze Henderson, Hanks and Beach's finest, getting into the backfield there. It's 3rd and 3 now. Biggest play of the game. It's either the West gets the stop or they lose, but they're going to go for the end zone to seal the deal. Touchdown. That should be ball game. That is a big, big play. And the kick is up and good. The East, they came out swinging. I guess you could call it the Eastern Conference Royals. Just kidding. Plenty of players did their part in the East in this ball game. But the West, they still have a slim bit of chance if they could get a quick touchdown. It's got to be 1st and 10 coming up now. No point in running the football here. They got to go down the field. And they're going to send everyone deep. Right side, it's open for Bubba Hill, and the big play to start out the drive is going to be down to the 27-yard line. They're going no huddle as they should. Bubba Hill getting into the mix, passing his left side. Could not hang on to the football. But that does stop the clock at 1 minute even. No more timeouts, so they can't rely on the run game now. Going to be passing it again. Left side is going to be caught by Bubba Hill. Sheds off a man. Does he get out of bounds? Yes, he does. It's going to be 53 seconds left. Passing it again is Money Mills, left side, and cannot hang on to the football. 2nd and 10 here. Should see the last bit of this ball game, assuming they can't score. Money Mills trying to do the unthinkable. 5 wide receiver set. Gonna pass it again, looking, gonna be caught by Sharpay, gets out of bounds, 3rd down coming. Don't blame him for going short on that particular play. Take what the defense gives you. Gonna be passing it quick right side, and nice defense on the right side. It's 4th and 4. They need the touchdown or the first down to keep their hopes alive, but they're going to go for the field goal. I see what they're trying to go with. They want to get the ball back, score the touchdown, and score the 2-point conversion to tie the game, but they got to hope that this onside works in their favor. Kick is to the right side, and it's going to get picked up by the Eastern Conference, and that should be the ball game. Both teams clock in at 30 points in this one. Not a lot of passing from the West. I'm not sure if that went to their downfall because they were still able to move the football effectively, but not to be in this ball game. The Eastern Conference comes through with the United Bowl, and they also come through with the Pro Bowl. So shout out to the East, shout out to the West. As we check the stats out here, Hank Falco in his last game of season 7 comes through swinging with the 400 burger, 400 yards, 4 touchdowns all day. Money Mills throwing 66%, no touchdowns, but definitely a strong performance when he had his opportunities to throw. Checking out the stats real quick, Spiderweb and Hank Falco didn't do too much on the ground, but got to give credit to the Western Conference run game. They showed out all the way through. You see there, Hank Falco was 79% passing. Wide receivers here, Vic Dotson 6 for 67, got the touchdown. Kevin Lee 134, Kai Coco 8 for 65. On the other side, Sir Lancelot 4 for 40, Bubba Hill 4 for 84, and defensively Lopez, Kakoa, Blazer, and Jacobson were the highlights here. On the other side for the West, X-Pac, Porter, Porter, Carter, William Thompson, and Jackson all doing their thug thizzle. Checking the total stats here for the teams, pretty even. I mean, outside of the total plays there, the West did have the plays, but did not work out in their favor. They just burnt a little bit too much time, in my personal opinion, but I still think that it was a valiant effort by them nonetheless. And I'll just go through these stats real quick for you. Go a little bit further down. Jerry Riggs, he had 1 target, but they mostly went towards Lancelot, Hill, and Brown in this ball game. Unfortunate for him, but he's still a Pro Bowler nonetheless. Got to give him credit where credit is due. Beast on the block. Going a little bit down, scrolling down, seeing the stats for you. And going to the return game, not too much to report here, but nice job by Joseph in his final game. Kicking wise, Greg Williams, he was perfect on the day. And on the other side, you see right there, Falco, he's my player of the game, my opinion. He killed it all the way through. Vic Dotson, did you see everybody here? Doc Boone got a big catch there as well. Good job from him. Blazer, Makakoa doing their thing. Scrolling a little bit further down, D.D. Beasley doing his thing. And the return game there was Lopez that picked up that return. Kevin Lee averaged 20. Brent Skoma, perfect on the game as well. 5 extra points, 1 field goal, and Anita did her thing from the punting side of things. And that's going to be it for this one. A real quick one. Actually took us less than an hour to get that game through, so shout out to you guys. Once again, we're going to go ahead and get ready. The regular season starts on, I believe, Wednesday. I have to check the dates. I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. We'll get the games rolling for you. You know how we do it. Well, it's the 25th, so it's Thursday. Yeah, something like that. It's all good. We're going to get it rolling on the 25th, whatever that day is. Thanks again for everybody stopping by. It's your boy Stacks, and I'm out here.